I'm hosting my very first retreat and I could not be more excited. So this moment is definitely like a full circle. I don't even know what kind of moment to call it, because at the beginning of the year, or at the end of last year, I wrote out like what my intentions are for the year. I wrote down the things that I'd like to manifest for the next 6 months, the next year, and the next 5 years. And this hosting a retreat was on my 5-year plan. But I got blessed with an opportunity, thank you God, to be able to host my first retreat this year. And I'm gonna be hosting a fabulous 5-day, 4-night getaway on the beautiful island of St. Maarten. And the trip is gonna take place from November 9th to November 13th. And it's gonna be an intimate retreat because I wanna be able to really connect with you. And this is so special to me because it's one thing to just pump out a bunch of videos on how I style my hair or of other people's products and services that I want you to check out and, purchase and whatnot. This is something that I put together on my own. Like, this is a me. This is really a labor of love. Like, I sat with the team and we put together a complete itinerary that mixes intentionality and fun, because although it is a retreat and I want to make sure that you're taking something away from it and you're feeling good, I also want you to have a good time. We all deserve a vacation. And let me tell you something, I am really, really looking forward to this. And I get it, summer's almost over, but if you sign up for the retreat, it doesn't have to be, because it's going to give you something to look forward to in the fall. So the retreat is called Rewritten the Retreat. And if you listen to my podcast, you know that that is the name of my podcast, Rewritten. So I really want this trip to be intentional. I want you to walk away from it feeling good, feeling motivated, inspired, and ready for the new year. And I want you to leave having made new friends, having explored a new place, and really stepping out of your comfort zone if this is something completely new for you. So as mentioned, the trip is going to be 5 days and 4 nights. So it's like, what are we going to do? What are we doing for this whole time? Let me tell you. So as I mentioned, I want to do like a nice mix of activities. So what I have planned on the agenda for us, I'm going to be hosting different workshops on manifestation, intention setting, affirmations, and why positive self-talk is so important. And then on the flip side, we're going to have really, really fun experiences and activities like a all-day luxury yacht charter from St. Maarten to Anguilla, where we'll have a 4-course lunch with a wine pairing and also some craft cocktails. And not just that, we have a ton of amazing water sports like kayaking, paddleboarding, all that good stuff. We're also going to be going zip lining, and we're going to have a fun night out on the town with a pub crawl where we're going to check out all the hot spots and just really get a sense of the island and just get to experience all that it has to offer. I actually went to St. Maarten briefly after, I flew there and then we went to Anguilla for my friend's birthday. And then as we were waiting for our flight, we were in St. Maarten just having lunch, and I was like, it just looks so beautiful here. And the weather was amazing. And this was also in November and the weather was perfect. So I was like, I have to go back. And this just seemed like the perfect trip. I know a lot of people like to do their retreats in Mexico and whatnot, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to make sure that this was a place that not too many people have gone to yet that can really excite you. I think St. Maarten has such a beautiful culture that we'll be able to explore as well, and lots of great food. We're going to be dining at some really, really delicious restaurants while we're there, and it's going to be a complete luxury experience. I like to travel in style. Whenever I go on trips, I do it a certain way. So for me, when I was putting together this itinerary, I was like, I'm not gonna skimp and get like this super cheap thing that doesn't really give you a full experience. So I wanted to put together something that was luxurious and glamorous and helped you to, maybe you've been talking about a trip like this, doing it either solo or with your friends for a while, and it never came to fruition. So I want to give you this opportunity to make your dreams come true. And one thing I want to emphasize is the fact that you can absolutely come on your own. I actually encourage it. You know, if you've been waiting around for other people or don't have a companion to travel with yet, this is the perfect opportunity because, like I said, it's going to be an intimate group. So we're going to actually get to know each other. We're going to spend time together. And there's also going to be a lot of downtime. So I made sure that the itinerary wasn't going to be jam-packed with like a ton of back-to-back-to-back sessions. I made sure that if we did some activities in the morning, we have the afternoon to just chill by the pool, go shopping, lay in the room, go to the spa, get a massage, whatever it is that you want to do on your vacation, because this essentially is going to be a vacation for you as well. And where are we staying, may you ask? Well, we are going to be staying at the Morgan Resort and Spa, which is again a very luxurious accommodation. One of my bougiest friends actually stayed there, and she gave it like 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. She loved it. And so I know that it's going to be a really, really beautiful experience. So overall, this trip is one that I know you're going to enjoy. And I hope that you can make space to allow yourself this opportunity, because you deserve it and you deserve that time off and you deserve to treat yourself. I'm going to be there with you, and not to mention we're going to have some amazing gift bags. Like I said, this is a luxury retreat. So we're talking to a jewelry brand to add to the gift bags. We're talking to a very big hair brand to sponsor some items in the gift bags. We're talking to some really, really good people to make sure that y'all walk away with not just memories, but also tangible items that can make you feel good about making this investment. So with that said, I do want to note that if you want to book your spot, all you have to do is put down 25% of the final amount, and that's going to book your spot. But the last day for reserving your place for the trip is coming up very soon. It's August 25th. So, you know, gather your things, think about your schedule, ask a friend if you do want to bring someone to come with you. Try to figure things out fairly quickly, whether or not you want to go, because the turnaround time, things got pushed back a little bit. So the turnaround time on this is quite quick. But again, we're not going away until November. So you do have a lot of time to prepare. And leading up to the trip, I'm going to be sharing a lot of tips. I'm going to be sharing places to buy bathing suits, different things that you like, must-haves that you should pack for the trip and whatnot. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be really exciting. And I'm going to make sure to reach out to you the days leading up, the weeks, the months leading up to the trip, just so, so we can get acquainted and just get excited. It's going to be such a great time. This is what I've been working on. Y'all have been like, where is Aisha? Where is Aisha? And I'm like, I'm working on this. I'm working on a few other initiatives and big things, because I really want to expand my brand. And I just want you to be there with me, because you've been to day one. So it's time that we get to kiki in person. So I really hope that you can make it out to this trip to St. Maarten. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me directly. I don't think YouTube has a DM option, so you can either leave your question in the comment section below, or if it's something a little bit more private and you want to talk to me directly, you can definitely reach out to me via email. My email address is Aisha, Aisha, at AishaBeau.com. So that's AISHA at AISHA, B as in boy, EAU.com. I'll put that information below. I'm also going to put the link below for you to register and get your spot. So I really want you to make sure that you get on it as soon as possible, because this is going to be a really, really memorable experience. And I know people definitely have questions leading up to the trip. Again, you're going to have a ton of downtime, so you're not going to be forced to do back-to-back, items on the itinerary. I'm an influencer, but you're not. So if you don't want to be included in any content that is shot, that is totally fine. I respect your privacy. I want you to enjoy this trip. Also, if you do come by yourself, you can still stay in a double room. I know that the double rooms are a little bit cheaper than the single rooms. So if you pick a double room and you're coming by yourself, what we're going to do is pair you up with somebody who's like-minded, who likes to get up at the same time, who likes to do the same activities, etc., so that you'll feel comfortable while you're there as well. So coming by yourself, don't worry about it. You're still going to be accommodated. So I really hope that you can make it. I really, really want you to be there, like from the bottom of my heart. This is really, really special, and I really want you to enjoy this and get to celebrate this with me, alongside me. So thank you again, and until next time.